Wasn't expecting that. I was thinking we were going to have a different map first. All right. So we'll postpone that, but here we go, guys. Grand final, Puffdar versus KeRpaL. Get hype and get popcorn. Or whatever the hell you want to stuff your face with. KeRpaL is looking to stuff Puffdar's face with, with rails and rockets there, and so far so good. He's going to get that first frag. It's going to be a little bit tricky, and you can see that Puffdar really wants to remove all of that advantage, and nearly does, getting KeRpaL down to 27 health once again. Red Armor is going to be up, though, and that was what Puffdar sacrificed there. Yeah, it's really interesting when you have a frag in the first 15 seconds, because it really discombobulates the entire balance of the game for about a minute or so before item timing starts to settle down a little bit.
And it can really be against your favor sometimes if you get the kill in the first 15 seconds, because you may not get out unscathed, and then the guy who respawns will pick up everything.
So random timeout.
And KeRpaL showing off a little how you can play DM5, really aggressive.
Okay, no explanation given there. Tactical. Alright, but KeRpaL's got Railgun, Mega Health, and 2 gigantic balls. Man, and those balls give him just enough weight feedback to get that rail in perfectly. Nice. It's called counterweighting. Helps you get the swing. So 2-on-2 here. KeRpaL still not very high up on armor, but 5 seconds to red. It's looking for the drop down, and this is going to be kind of messy. You can't really defend red with just EB and rockets. Yeah, you can do damage, but you're not going to be keeping your opponent off your face. But apparently, Puffdar is going to keep himself off KeRpaL's face. Like, no entrance there whatsoever. Interesting. Y is up. Puffdar hasn't grabbed that either. Let's go take a look.
Pretty comfortable just staying there.
Yeah. So this is where we start to see some more of the teleporter play. There's the YA pickup. Puffdar is now waiting for a mega, but it's so far away.
He doesn't have anything else. He can't risk being seen in the middle. KeRpaL waiting on the bridge.
Puffdar doesn't care how much health he doesn't have.
Yeah, he goes in.
Oh man, but that LG shoving Puffdar right into the mega room. He's going to survive that with count one health. He's now got a 1 frag lead. Can he turn this 1 health into anything more? Well, he's going to drop down for the health pickup, but it's not going to be enough. So
and
still going to put him.
Come in.
Yeah, still going to put him in the corner. So Puffdar floating around the mega health area, not camping at this time, to his credit. But now with the mega picked up, doesn't know exactly where he wants to be. Going to be catching a grenade in the face midair, shoving him right down to the red armor, which isn't a bad place to be right now. It's about to spawn, but it's going to be KeRpaL getting that pickup. Nice, nice. But Puffdar really wants it. Okay, he's able to get that last shot without taking any more damage. And well worth the risk with mega health being up. I can understand that. It was definitely an unbalanced little situation for him there. So 1 second to red armor. Going to get the bounce. Not quite the frag, but he's going to be able to get the pickup. And he wants to turn that into a frag. Yeah.
Oh, with the rocket.
And guys, the audio latency is, again, well out of my hands, unfortunately. I may be able to spend some more time on it later and figure out what the hell's going on, but for now, live with it. It's the best advice. Oof, that gunblade. So that'll tie us back up 5-on-5, 6 minutes left on the clock. Still following Puffdar here with a ton of plasma, really impressive damage, but the LG was made for that shit.
He might actually get the mega here or do some damage.
Oof. Drive-by mega grab.
Oh, nice wall jump there by KeRpaL. Dodges the rocket.
And a slow spawn. Interesting. Slow spawn when you're down 2.
Catching his breath, maybe?
Yeah, it's not exactly the best sign for his psyche right there.
TM5 against KeRpaL is always very wild.
Puffdar's waiting it out. He doesn't have a whole lot to work with here. No EB on top of the map is kind of a big gap to have in your arsenal. But hey, really good rockets. It's not going to be doing him too much good, though. So 5 on 8. Puffdar getting a spawn on the red armor, coming back out of the teleporter. KeRpaL was looking for him, but not hitting him. That's a huge opportunity, and Puffdar wastes no time filling that hole. Nice. Spam gets you so far. Puffdar just atrophying his own life there, because he knows that Mega's coming. Only takes 1 EB. Hey, he's coming back for more, though. That would have been even sweeter if yellow armor was coming up, but yeah, there's not too much for him to grab here. He can avoid the fight here for sure. Unfortunately, he has EB to do some snipes, but a trade is not going to be doing him that much good. Okay.
Cheeky.
Sure. So only 1 frag down now.
Pretty close still, but hopefully Puffdar stays in this. Usually when the games are this close, once KeRpaL gets going into his rhythm at the very end, Puffdar hasn't been able to do much before.
Ouch. Yeah, that left KeRpaL with quite a bit left to work with. 3 seconds to red. And KeRpaL's already well stacked here. If Puffdar loses this red, this is going to be a nasty loss. Yeah, yeah. So that's KeRpaL pretty much getting a net loss 0 on his stack. He could take these 225s and be essentially back to where he was. A nice rocket. Oh, Puffdar, shitty spawn. Thanks, Obama.
Yeah.
But 13 on 7, what a wide gap that KeRpaL now has. But there's plenty of time for Puffdar to do something about it. We just heard him pick up Mega Health. But KeRpaL's going a little turtle mode here.
Puffdar's looking pretty good. Yeah, KeRpaL knows that Puffdar's got quite some stack on him.
Yeah. And, you know, Puffdar knows where he is. You could hear all those teleporter exits.
Yeah. Really good teleporter play there. Puffdar actually got shut down a lot. And KeRpaL just playing really good when he's out of control. Just plays a little with the Electro Bolt from range. Make sure he's at teleporters when he has to.
Oh, yeah. A couple rails will go a long way. So he's just waiting it out now.
Yeah.
6
Puffdar
frag
doing a
lead.
good job. Like not getting chased away from the armors, even though he's getting hit by rails all the time.
I still feel like 2 minutes is still too early for this sort of play, though. Because, yeah, all it takes is 1. Oh, but Puffdar took so much damage in that fight. Oh, can't get up the lip, though. So Puffdar's going to get a 2nd frag off of that.
Great
nice
shot
EB,
there.
yeah.
Oh, and that was a really good prediction, but his aim letting him down there a little. So
now
actually winning out of that fight. Oh, but good plasma.
Nicely done.
And Puffdar is 3 frags away from tying it up. Oh, if his LG keeps
he
helping
has
him
to
out
break right now, though. I mean, any more pressure out of KeRpaL and Puffdar, yeah, exactly.
And that Mega is spawning.
Yep. Now, he can likely trade this with red. Okay. I was a little bit scared of him breaking off to go grab that LG. But, you know, a trade, if you bring it up to 2 frags and then you have to trade items and die, yeah, that's not the worst thing in the world, I don't think. Still has a minute and 10 seconds.
Armor.
Oh, wow.
He may have Mega, but he's got nothing on him. And, yeah, Puffdar giving him a little bit too much space here. And that's KeRpaL getting in position for red above him.
There's no reason for Puffdar not to be here. There we go. Cool. And conversely, there was no real reason for KeRpaL to dive down. But now, KeRpaL really needs to make a lot of extra hits. And rocket play like that through the teleporters is definitely going to get him there.
Don't teleport dance with KeRpaL. It doesn't end pretty.
So 30 seconds, 2 frags. I like the math. Puffdar getting some good
great
damage.
rocket.
Here comes LG, and the EB getting him down to 11 health. A rocket through the teleporter would do it, but no, it's going to be KeRpaL getting knocked on down. And a spawn on the red armor is going to be a traded frag. 16 health, 21 health with the pickup and a shot.
KeRpaL's not safe.
Oh, hell no, he's not safe. But 10 seconds. This is unfortunately so spawn territory.
And yeah, this is it. That's a really close game.
Yeah, incredibly close.
Hope Puffdar won't beat himself up too much over it at the very end there. Nothing's worse than not finding your opponent.
Very good game indeed. So it looks like we're going to be moving over to 15. So that's one map up for KeRpaL. This is match point for him. Oh, we have a question about the jump indicators. I think you're talking about the dash graphic. So one thing I realized might not even be like completely obvious from just watching Warsaw is that there's an additional movement button called the dash button. For one thing, it allows you to jump off walls, which is how you see like those little flip arounds on the ramps. But also, it allows you to dash on the ground. It like immediately accelerates you to what, like 320 ups? I think
450.
450 ups. All right. So it allows you to get like up to speed on your strafe jumps a lot quicker than normal. Yeah. And so that little dash graphic that you see, the little gray like puff, that only happens when you do the dash. But generally when you're starting a run, you dash first and then you do your bunny jumps.
Yeah, it basically replaces a circle jump.
Right. I'm so ambivalent about that these days because, on one hand, like I don't expect any younger generation player to like be able to understand what strafe jumping is all about because they didn't grow up with it, you know. But on the other hand, you know, when you're getting into fighting games, you know, you have to go into like frame timing and hitboxes and you know safeties and all this shit. And they're totally fine with it, and they're getting new players all the time. So I don't think teaching strafe jumping to new players is necessarily a big problem.
And there's so many tools out there. I mean,
Yeah.
I think every Quake game has its own like movement tutorial on YouTube.
Oh, and an extra bonus on Warsaw, which is why Clan Arena is so fucking crazy. When you are they playing? Oh shit.
Oh, they're playing.
I totally missed. Oh fuck. I feel so bad now. So KeRpaL's up 7-0 with 2 minutes left. So I'm gonna take a look here. I am taking a look at Puffdar actually. I thought they were warming up. Maybe I should keep my own announcer voice on.
Should you really?
I don't know. I've been meaning to like make some edits to it actually and just use that. I think somebody else did the same thing, but I want to do it myself.
I'll get it all roboty.
Kinda, yeah. A little bit of reverb, but it's subtle. I think it adds a lot. But yeah, Puffdar, this is still lagging. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, it still doesn't look very smooth on his end.
Yeah.
It's not as bad. But
Right,
it's
it's not as bad as it used to be, yeah. But yeah, the cool thing about wall jumping in Warsaw is that it maintains your momentum. So if you do like a rocket jump, wall jump, all at the same time, you can literally do a 180-degree turn and increase your speed, which you can't do in any other game.
Yeah, you can also do it on the ground. I don't know if you said that with dash.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can just dash backwards and you maintain all your momentum.
Oh, cool. But yeah, there's a timer of like, what, 1 second between dashes?
Yes, yeah. But if you dash, you don't have a like quote unquote cooldown on a wall jump.
Gotcha. Yeah. Alright, Unreal doesn't count. You don't talk about Unreal. Yeah, we're extremely biased. I feel bad because Puffdar is lagging. And even if
at least KeRpaL gave him a chance.
Yeah. Even if he isn't technically lagging as much, you know, he's still in that frame of mind of, ah, shit, this sucks. Very hard to concentrate or like be in the zone when things are like that.
Yeah, this is a tough match for him. I mean, he's met KeRpaL in the grand final so many times.
Yeah. He just likes giving him money.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm keeping my eye on Puffdar here. So we're able to pick up Mega here. Just doesn't have any weapons. I mean, yeah, Plasma, sure, it's all Puffdar needs ever, I guess. But on a map like this, there are fewer situations for good Plasma in this map.
Okay, I actually got a clean pickup on the red. He's really well stacked.
We can find KeRpaL through the teleporter. Oh, but KeRpaL back through the teleporter exit. How crafty! The Puffdar's moving like he's never seen that before. What? He was just here. Where did he go? So he's doing a lot of moving around here. He's not really putting any real pressure on KeRpaL. KeRpaL gets tired of waiting and brings the fight to Puffdar. But I don't think that's a fight that KeRpaL's going to win, to be honest. Oh, yeah, there's the EB. I was wondering where Puffdar's EB was. This. Such Puffdar. Much wow. Very dodge. Good game.
I don't know. That's it, I guess.